What's up, beautiful soul fan? It's TC here with the Source Vibe Tarot in the Oneness Vibration. Here I'm about to read some energy for y'all. I was just like meditating, so we just going to get centered together, balance and harmonize our energies a little bit in this moment now, and just get into your breath. Put awareness on your breath. You can think, am I breathing full breaths? And then focus on your breath and how deep you're breathing. You can focus on the sound and just enjoy and immerse yourself in the tone. But we're going to go for at least 3 deep breaths right now. Fighting source energy to be ever more present in this space and time, right here, right now. Let divine light move to us and through us and surround this space and occupy this space now. So it is, Ashe. Giving thanks for this moment now, for this incarnation, for this experience and growth. Ashe. I just want to prompt you to think about something that you feel gratitude for, that you're appreciative of, that you're thankful for. It could be the sun rising. It could be that you woke up this morning. It could be that you got food in your fridge. It could be that you're living out your passions. Whatever it is, just feel that gratitude and hold it in your mind's eye. Feel it in your heart. Just be with it in this moment. And breathe in. And because if you can't meditate, appreciate, because appreciation is consciously flowing the energy of love and appreciation that you would be flowing if you were to meditate. So appreciating is consciously being in the flow that you would be if you meditated. What's going on, collective? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today, right now? This is the only time we have is right now. So how you feeling right now? I'm good. I can't complain. Had some experiences where I feel like I know my worth a little more. I don't know if the collective could be going through that. I don't know. Because I can feel things on a collective level. But that's just my personal experience. I just feel like I know my energy more now. I know just my worth now. Not to say that anything else is bad, but sometimes we have experiences that come into our lives to show us, you know, what we are being out in the world, what we're reflecting out in the world. And so the other reflections of the energy, because it's all the same energy, so the other reflections will show us things about ourselves that we could change. Like if we are being in our authenticity, like are we compromising our beliefs and like what resonates with us for other things. And sometimes it could be a hard lesson, it could be a long lesson, but it's like I just appreciate all experiences that brought me to this now moment. And when I look at the growth and not focus on what got me to grow, but focus on the growth in itself, it's like I can release any negativity that I might have felt about the experience, because we're here to experience, we're here to grow, we are eternal beings, we are infinity experiencing itself in infinite ways. And sometimes I feel like we can forget that and we can get wrapped up in this physical world of illusions. But ultimately, we are powerful, we are divine, we are worthy, we are abundance itself, we are the divine energy, physical extension of divine energy. And it's like, I don't know. But, yeah. I just feel good. Because I meditated, I'm a little, like, stoned. Even though I live a sober lifestyle now. Because I meditated, I'm, like, stoned. I'm just, like, feeling good. I'm good, though. I hope you are well. Hope you are letting your experience teach you and not letting it, even if you, like, nothing is in vain. There is nothing in vain. Everything happens for a reason, and there's a reason. Entering wood. There's a reason for everything. Forgot to watch that part. They could be telling me pay attention. But yeah, there's a reason for everything, and nothing has to be in vain. And if everything that comes into our experience we can learn from, then we're getting the most benefit out of life, and we're growing from the experiences that we have, and we're staying in positive vibrations by letting everything be for us and not to us. Because really, for real, like, something I thought about is, like, I grew up as, like, a fat, hungry kid and stuff. I don't like when people play with my food, but when I think about it, it's like, that's kind of like an animalistic response, whether it's wrong or right. It's sort of like an animalistic response, because it's like, I'm almost acting as if like there's no more food left. That's my food. Almost as if I'm not gonna eat anymore. That's how, like, dogs act. When you, like, I don't know if you ever try to take to adjust food from your dog while they're eating, and they start because they feel like they're in the animal mode where like, oh, I'm not gonna get any more. This is what I want. I don't know what the fuck they be thinking, but still, I feel like, but I just feel like a lot of the times we might be feeling triggered in our experience, which I'm gonna release that video as well, but we might feel triggered in our experience and we might feel like shadows and negativity come up, but really it's to show us and to help us grow and to show us like what type of beliefs that we might have operating on. So we could be having like a belief of lack when we feel like we want to fight somebody over our food. Like there's not any more food that can be got, or there's not an abundance of food. You can take the opportunity to be like that negative feeling that you have, like this person stole my food, they think they're gonna get off on me, da, da, da. It could be whatever, but it's like we can take that opportunity to be like, there's more where that came from. I have an abundance of food, I have an abundance of money, I have an abundance of things flowing into my experience. I don't have to be mad and hold on to this. It's almost like it's an opportunity for us. Like triggers are opportunities for us to be more than what we were, and to really I feel like triggers happen, like, yeah, they might be justified, but they also can show us where we have like limited belief systems set up, or like just we can have like thoughts of lack that we didn't even know that we had, but it's manifesting in the form of this trigger because it's like part of a belief system that we had that's not serving us. And so I feel like a lot of the collective at this time could be getting triggered. I'm drinking yogi tea, so the collective message for today with the tea is, may this day be the day to lead us to peace, to happiness, and to joy. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's exactly what I'm saying, because like we could have a trigger or something, but it's like we could work through that trigger and be like, look, I'm super mad that you took my food, or you could be like, this is the last of the food I got, like what you doing type of thing. But it's like, it's not the last. It's like, oh man, I feel like have trust in the universe. This could be a time to be trusting in the universe, trust in the process, not to judge anything or anybody, but to like really release any negative beliefs that we are holding within us, that we are operating with. And so there could be triggers happening, or your like people could be triggering your shadows, whether it's light or dark, whether it's perceived as light or dark polarity, is all here to help you grow. It's all reflections of you. It's all in your energy. Everything happens in your energy. You are in control. And that's what the triggers can show us if we allow them to. That we are in control of our own energy. It's nobody else. Like we might see, that's, thank you. We might have somebody do something to us and we're like, this person is trying to slight me. This person trying to get off on me. But the reason we feel that negative emotion is because that's not true. It can never be true. But if we believe it to be true, then we, because of free will, we get to experience that and have that experience. Because life, what happens in life isn't good or bad. It's how you perceive it to be. And so when you perceive that experience as somebody trying to get off on you, that's the experience you're going to have. And you might need to have that experience, but it all helps you to get back to your divine self. And it helps you to really realize in one way or another, whether it's like right then and there or after or a couple years after, it don't matter, because you're going to get it eventually. But it's like nobody can slight you. Nothing can happen that you don't allow. And it's like really knowing that you are in control of your experience, and you get to define your experience. Excuse me. Inner being, divine messages for the collective energy at this time. What's going on with the collective energy? Divine messages for the collective energy. What do we need to know? I see manifestations at the bottom. So yeah, manifestations could be definitely going down. They're always going down, but I feel like manifestations will let you, but this is a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, thank you for the messages. I see freedom and vulnerability. I saw that for the last reading I did, which I'm gonna post. But yeah, I feel like this is a time to be finding your freedom. Which I already felt this is the time to be finding your freedom to know that like you are free from any thing that so expect miracles at the bottom. So there's an energy surrounding you. Good things are coming. Expect miracles. You don't even have to be things outside of you. It could be breakthroughs from your inner beingness, breakthroughs from your inner self. Like, could be a miracle. We have power and intention. It talks about being in power, rising in power, not letting your ego control how you operate, which is again what I was saying earlier, that like when you get a good, like a dog, when you try to like shift their meal or whatever, or you touch their food and they get and it's like because that animalistic lower vibrational self is like, food is hard to come by, this is mine, it could be whatever type of dialogue it is. And it's like, as you come into power, the ego might give you reasons to be like not remembering your power. In some moments you could be feeling like lack or things like that, but it's all to help you cut the cords, to release energies that could be draining you, thought paradigms that could be draining you. This is the third time this done popped out for a reading, but that's what's going on in the energy. We're cutting the cords, we're releasing what's draining us, what's no longer serving us. We're coming into our power more and more, getting intuition and downloads. So we're getting guidance from, I feel like, our higher selves, our angels, spirit guides, and romance and connection. So romantic connections, and this could be even divine unions could be coming in as you keep releasing what's not serving you. What I was gonna say, man, like knowing your worth. If you're like trying to get a twin flame or a divine connection or a soulmate or something like that, knowing your worth, like some of y'all could resonate with the whole twin flame dynamic and stuff like that. And what I've been learning is, I know twin flame connections are a high vibrational connection. And so when you come into contact with your twin flame, they will trigger you and your shadows like nobody's business. Your triggers will pop up during the twin flame union. And yeah, so you could be getting intuition and like, alright, here's the thing. I forgot where I left off because I just had a sidebar with one of my favorite people. But you could be called to do some things. Some things might be putting a rest to some other things. And you could be having an intuition and downloads to do what you need to do for yourself, to rise in your own power. And that might be cutting off a romantic connection or something like that. But I feel like it's not the end all be all, whether it be with that person or somebody else. There is romance in the cards for you. There is a love that I feel like wants to make its way in, whether that be through even a romantic partner or within yourself, like loving yourself and doing it for yourself. But I feel like there is a cutting of cords and rising in your power. Because you're rising in your power, you gotta expect miracles, signs and reminders. So you could be seeing a bunch of different signs and reminders throughout your experience. You could have different synchronicities happening. You could be seeing numbers like 1111, 222, 555. I just threw those out there. It could be numbers for you right now. You could be like hearing songs on the radio, different things, and you will have the intuition and downloads and the inner guidance that's going to guide you from your higher self. And you'll know because it'll feel good. It'll feel like clarity. It'll feel like it's clicking. It'll feel like aha. But like, you rising into your power, feel like you're going to need to be releasing some things, cutting the cord on negativities, things that could be draining you. It could be people, situations, habits. It could be different type of things that you need to release in order to cut the cord to negativity that's no longer serving you. And power and intention is really talking about the power of love, your inner love, and like using love as your inner power to release, especially when you rise in the power. Your ego will try to like control you or even deter you, do different things, but it's like really let love lead, let compassion, love for yourself. Self-love is the foundation. I always say that what helps you love other people is loving yourself first, because we're all just reflections of each other. And if you can love yourself enough to know your worth, love yourself enough to go live your passions, live what you want, knowing something is not for you, and to be able to walk away from that and cut the cords of what's no longer serving you, that's self-love and that's powerful. And you could be having the intuition to do that, collective, but I feel like it's going to bring you closer to romance and connections. Having a partner that's really on your vibrational wavelength, on your authentic core vibration wavelength. Okay, expect miracles. I love seeing this. This is probably like the third time that came out in a reading too. I love seeing expect miracles because you're rising into power. You're coming into power. And I feel like the more you cut cords and follow your intuition, you're going to just come more and more into power. And this is beautiful energy. So if you don't know what you need to do, you're going to know soon. And the universe is going to be sending you signs and synchronicities and reminders. And it could be help from the other side. It could be from your loved ones that have crossed over. It could be from your guide, spirit. It's all unity on the other side anyway. But spirit is loving on you from the other side and bringing you miracles, things that you've asked for, things that you could have been manifesting, and they're being divine messages. Here's collective energy. At this time, what does the collective need to know about their energy? Deepening, flipping over. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. To detach from what's like not serving you. To not let yourself be so dependent on outcomes and like just releasing expectations about what's supposed to happen, how anything is supposed to go. Your higher self is going to guide you through everything, I feel like, and give you the intuition and downloads to move step by step, to take the right action. Parigraha. Signs at the bottom again. Instincts are the messages from the inner divine. Parigraha literally means that everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. And so once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. I feel like your intuition and downloads could be deepening. You could be getting insight that you might not have had before, because you're growing in power, because you're cutting the cords of what's not serving you, releasing. Hit a couple flips. And then what's at the bottom? Sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. Somehow, like detachment, sacrifice always comes out with cut the cords, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Oh. We have surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. Which is very true. Because the ego thinks I have to do something, or I want my life to look like this, but really, like, you've lived your life, and your higher self, your source, knows you intimately, and it's like, knows what you would love for your life. But it's like sometimes the ego gets in the way of that. The universe, God, source is always trying to give us things, but it's like we block it because of the ego, and thinking what is best, and like just not allowing things to come to us. We have your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. So collective, you might have some fears and illusions about releasing things, about letting stuff go, but it's like, that's where you need to trust in the universe. Trust that there's a plan far beyond what you can see through your fears and your illusions. Because it might look like something is leaving your experience, but really you are abundance itself. You are calling, like, if you're not blocking it off, you're calling in things that resonate with your core vibration, because you are a divine source. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. And we have sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. This is such good energy, collective. Because it talks about surrender and sacrifice and releasing things, cutting the cords, releasing things that's no longer serving us. It's like really talking about getting on your path. And I feel like your path is to be in your personal power. When you're in your personal power, you're in your alignment. When you're in your alignment, you're not confused, you're very sure. When you're in your alignment, you're not longing, you feel content. When you're in your alignment, you're not chasing, you're attracting. And so there is an energy of like you really getting into your power, getting into your alignment, getting deepening within your intuition, and getting the guidance to really walk your path. And part of that is really trusting in yourself and in the universe, knowing that all your needs will be met, and that there is a plan far beyond what you can see through your fears and illusions. This is beautiful energy. And so it's like, and then with this, it's like things happen for you and not to you. You might think you're letting go of something, but the most mundane problems, from the little to the big, all your problems will become for you and not to you. All your problems can become a way for you to advance and grow on your spiritual path. And your path as a human, I feel like you're really getting into power. And it might be scary because you might have to let some things go, but I feel like it's not for you to judge, because if you're in your power, that can't be a bad thing. You being in your power, you knowing your worth can never be a bad thing. You will only attract things, because we only get what we really believe for ourselves. And you being in your power cannot be a bad thing. And it's not like if you're releasing something where you're not in your power, and you get in your power and you feel the need to release things that like are not on the same wave, it's going to be replaced with something way better, especially if you're living it as your authentic self. Sorry, y'all. Divine messages for the collective's energy at this time. I always want to apologize that it's taking so long, but it is what it is. The journey is the destination, because the destination is inevitable. So the joy is in the journey. Divine messages for the collective energy of this time. If not cooperating right now, adjustments are required. So we're going to go to the other deck that I was looking at. We're going to go to, I forget what it's called. So we're just going to go to this one. That might be another thing. Thank you, Spirit. Everything. See, everything. Let's go get into this sanctity energy real quick. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Now, that wasn't a problem, because the only problem in life is that you have a problem. Everything happens for a reason, even if we might not be aware of it. But if we can be in the moment and not judge what happens, we can learn from everything that we experience in our lives. So there's a reason adjustments are required. Is at the bottom, third quarter moon, because collective, you might need to make some adjustments. You might need to leave one deck alone and go to another one that you might have thought you might have needed to. But see, even if you go to the first one and it doesn't work out, then you go to the second one, it's like it wasn't wrong. It was all a learning experience. And you might need to adjust some things, because I look at that adjustments are required, and I really get into the cut the cord energy. It's like you might need to leave some things alone for now, but it doesn't mean you're not going to come back around to it, or it's not going to come back in your experience. It's just right now you might have to focus on other things, focus on something else that you feel called to do. Inner being, messages, divine messages, self-esteem, and somebody else, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So some of the collective, I see honesty at the bottom with peace behind it. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So some of the collective might be feeling regret about not having self-esteem for themselves, because I saw self-acceptance under signs and reminders. And I feel like self-acceptance talks about self-esteem and really being honest with yourself and being at peace. I feel like being at peace in yourself about what you deserve. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energies. And so collective can have some regret about, I'm going to take this honesty out because I feel like it's relevant to the conversation of the energies. I regret, I know that I cannot change the past. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. You know, other people, it may not be that they don't want to tell you the truth, but they might not see the truth like you can. And like, some people might not say that you are like respecting yourself, but it's like you gotta have enough self-esteem to know like your energy. But we gotta expect miracles out here. We got, what is that? Power and intention. So I feel like you're coming into your power. It could be with being your authentic self. got guilt and envy and regret. So you could be releasing cords of guilt, envy, and regret. Guilt, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth, and blame too. All like a bunch of negative energies I feel like are to be released, are getting released out of your energy if you will allow it as well. That could be the adjustments that are required for you to like really come into your power, to move forward, to just release the negativity, to again find peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energies. I can't make this up. The reading coming through how I need to. It's Spirit saying what they need to say. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Instead of blaming others, be the change that you want to see. Especially if it comes to like romantic connections. It's like if you don't need somebody else to make a happy home. Be the happy home that you wish you had. And embody that energy. Be that energy. You attract what you be, what you believe. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. You could be feeling guilty, envious. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Blame, guilt, envy, and regret. With self-esteem and honesty on the other side. But I feel like you releasing these is going to help you to find peace within yourself and within your energy, within your experience. So expect miracles. Release the cords of like what's not serving you. You'll probably even find balance with your health. And a lot of times, health problems, we can see it on a physical level, but everything stems from non-physical. So there could be some like emotional things that are manifesting into health issues within the physical body, coming from the emotional body. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. In health, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Wow. So I feel like releasing negativity and like really releasing, cutting the cords of what's negative, what feels negative, what feels draining, what feels not resonant with your vibrations, and really sort of surrendering that and sacrificing that instead of like yourself and your morals, just try to like please others or try to please your ego. It's like I feel like you're gonna being honest with yourself and knowing your worth, having self-esteem and really knowing your worth is gonna help you bring balance into your energy, into your mental, physical, and spiritual health. So that's the message we got for that. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Have pride in yourself. A way to help release the negativity, having gratitude for your experience. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And then we got love and happiness. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And growth, happiness. I'm aware that being happy means I am on the right path. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness, and it's going to help change. Releasing what's not serving you, releasing all the negativity, really pivoting the energy and releasing it to love, asking love to come into this space, asking love to fill you up, and releasing the negativity. And it's going to help you grow in happiness and peace within yourself and find balance within yourself and just loving yourself and having gratitude for the experience. Just like, wow. If you need to rewind that, you can rewind that. But yeah, releasing these negative energies is going to help you so much, collective. It's going to help you bring balance into your own energy. Because it's not about blaming anybody else. Because like I was saying earlier, you're in charge of your experience. And the triggers that come up is to like help you release negativity that you might have, that or like different belief systems that you might have that you're not fully aware of that you have. Let's go to Moonology now. Because adjustments might have been required, but the end of a tough cycle approaches. Divine messages for the collective at this time in their being. surrender to the divine, full moon, and a time for healing, balsamic moon. With you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer at the bottom. This could be really a time to release, surrender. We got surrender out here. This is another surrender, release. Like this is a time to release really what has been up in your energy. Because triggers are like reactions, but they're also reactions from a deep-rooted belief system that you have going on within your energy, within your consciousness. And so the divine is saying to release the negativity, to give it to them. AKA, like, that's why I said, like, let love and light fill you up as you release the negativity. That's like surrender to the divine, surrender to the divine source, surrender. So give it to God, give it to the universe. This could be a real time for you working on yourself, like working on yourself, healing yourself. Really healing yourself is like releasing negativity, and starting to expect miracles is like going to help to bring harmony and balance into your energy. And as you do that with your energy, it manifests into your physical vessel as well. And so part of honoring your physical vessel is honoring your mental and spiritual vessels as well, honoring your energy, because this physical vessel is like a reflection of the energies that we have going on within us. Let me put my nose. This physical vessel, this physical life is a reflection of the inner energies that we have going on. And so as you heal within yourself, as you know your worth, release negativity, release the cords of the past that's not serving you, it's going to help heal you. It's going to help you to release, to surrender to the divine. And you and your loved ones are safe. You could be releasing something from your energy that you feel like, oh my God, but I need to like hold on to it so I can do something about it, control it, and your ego is going off. Like, oh, I need to do something so I can control it. But the divine in you is like, I trust in the universe and I know that everything will be all right. But that's not to say, because, you know, intuition and downloads, your spirit, your soul, your source, your team is giving you intuition and downloads, is sending you signs. And so that's why you got to really be in tune with yourself, to know yourself and your energy, so you can make the best choices from your higher self. So really get in tune with your energy, know your energy, meditate, ground if you can, out in nature or within yourself. Just get into like stillness so you can really hear yourself, know your energy, know what feels good to you. Inner being messages from the star seeds for the collective energy at this time. Divine messages from the star seeds. Please and thank you, Spirit. Let's see, activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led, places of power. It could even be within your own being. Your inner being is leading you to places of power within yourself. So we got a couple energies out here. We got I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. We have baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense, okay? Called, soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. And the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Wow. These energies to me are saying like, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. You could be releasing and severing collective. So a lot of the collective could be releasing and severing from karmic relationships, things that were meant to teach them. Okay, that's another point I forgot to, might have neglected to mention earlier, is that a lot of people think that the twin flame and like soulmates and stuff, but especially twin flames are supposed to be like romantic, and that's not always the case. Twin flames or like twin flame unions or like strong soul connections are really to teach you to be more of yourself, and yourself and who you are is a divine, sovereign, godlike being. Like we are source energy in physical form. And so a lot of the times we think that our twins, I feel like twins aren't always supposed to be romantic partners. But I don't know. Like I know I have a twin, and it might not be my place to be talking, but like I learned a lot from my twin about myself. And it might not be always meant to be romantic. I don't know that. It may get there one day, it might not. I don't know. But as long as I'm in my growth, growing for my highest good, growing for what I need to do to come into my power, to come into my being of who I'm supposed to be, it served its purpose. Because it reflected back to me, my wounding, my traumas, what I got going on, and what I can do for myself to be in my power in this moment right now. And as long as you're growing from any experience in life that you have, as long as you're growing, it serves its purpose. And so we tend to romanticize the twin flame connection and think that it's supposed to be one way, and we could be doing that with our ego, and we think that it's supposed to be a certain way when really we was just meant to learn from it and to maybe move on. And there's something in your energy, so I don't know, but I feel like it could go either way depending on your soul's path and what y'all plans y'all have and stuff like that. It could go any type of way, but that's why you really need to get into your own energy and receive the intuition and downloads and guidance from your inner being, your higher self, so that you know what the hell you need to be doing in your life. Because some of the collective could be feeling like they need to walk away and move on to other experiences. Maybe but they're not doing it because their ego is like, oh, but we're supposed to be together. We're supposed to be doing this and doing that. And it's like, that might be true, but it might not be right now. Who knows? But it's like your soul, I feel like your soul is calling you to baby steps. Sacrifice, surrender to the divine, baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. And that takes some trust from the universe and faith from the universe, knowing that there is a path far beyond what you can see and envision for yourself. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting, I'm sorry. So I feel like some things you could be rooted, and it's not to say that it's like something good coming, like something good being uprooted, because you could have deep beliefs in you that are not serving you, that are being uprooted. And part of that might be surrendering and sacrificing to the divine source, depending on where you are in your journey, what you got going on for yourself. But that's why you need to pay attention to yourself. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. The spirit could be calling you to do something. Your ego's like, but I can't see past this. I can't see past the immediate results of this. And the spirit is like, trust. Like, we got you, but it's time to step up. I feel like it's time to step up into your power. Soul gifts and training. It's time. You're being called to step into your power, because I feel like it could be more than just being in a relationship. And part of that, you stepping up into your power could be to end karmic relationships and have a great severing. And there could be anger, conflict, but it's like you're softening to love. You're balancing your energies back and loving yourself enough to know your worth, to walk away from karmic relationships, because relationships with anybody and everybody are really to help you grow as a person, as an individual, to know yourself, and to really grow into your own power and your own knowing and preference and what you prefer for your life. Karmic relationships, you could be having somebody giving you like 80% of what you want, but if you know that you want somebody who's going to give you 100% and you're settling for 80, you might need to walk away from that shit so you can let in whoever that may be, whether it's the same person or somebody else. You might have to walk away from karmic relationships so that you can grow, people can grow, and you can soften to love for yourself, for others, for your experience. Cause I feel like because you're coming into power, cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Things are changing and shifting within your energy. Your trustworthy power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Spirit is leading you. Alright, collective. And I said something about right and past wrongs earlier. I feel like, but it's a time for healing, for really getting into your power, getting into your intuition and following your inner guidance so that you can go forth in your power and have power over your experience rather than your experience having power over you. Rather than other people having power over you, you really are in your sovereignty and in your power over your experience. That could be looking a whole bunch of different ways. You could be like, I don't have to wait around for you. I can be perfect right here where I am, and I have to wait around for you and know that what I need and what I want is coming to me. Who knows? Entering divine messages for the collective energy at this time. Messages that the collective need to know. Please and thank you, Spirit. So yeah, collective, y'all could maybe have triggers and shadows popping up, but really it's to help you get back to yourself. Everything is like to help you on your journey back to your divine self and to bring balance into your energies and to really be honest with yourself and what you deserve and what you want. Are you settling for less than you deserve? What beliefs do you have about yourself, about others? We have poised, being confident in yourself, being confident in what you believe in, staying poised about your experience. We also have why. This, getting to the why. Why do you do it? Why do you think this way? This is really taking stock over your beliefs. I see new life at the bottom. I feel like I want to take it. You're being cracked open. Like, you're coming out renewed. You're going into a new life. Let's get one more for the collective. Ooh, it's a lot. If these need to be out, they'll be out again. But yeah, poise. I want to get the keywords on poise, because I know it has to do with being confident in yourself, being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. Again, we have that call, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. It's because I feel like Spirit is giving you a new, like, you're stepping into a new life that you created. Like, your new life is already created. All the timelines are here and now. They're accessible here and now, depending on where your vibration is. And you could be really called to like take stock of yourself. What beliefs do you have going on? Do you still have cords like just draining your energy? Not to say that your energy can be drained, but it's like you gotta breathe at the bottom. Get in tune with yourself. Get in tune with yourself. Get in tune with your higher self. Really get into your energy, ground. Do what you need to do to get into your energy. But really meditate, get into yourself. Whether it's working out, meditation, yoga, whatever. I feel like this is about being bold and confident as you move forward. You could be, but the spirit is like really get into yourself and really get into the why of things. Why are you the way you are? Why do you do things? Why do you believe a certain way? Why do you hold this belief? Because as you release the negativity, you're putting yourself on a timeline for a new life, renewed energy. I'm going to read the keywords for that. 39. Birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. And it could take some mending, some healing, some going within, but I feel like that's what the why is going to bring. So getting into the why you're doing it, getting to the thing behind the thing is going to help you to release and heal negativity that you might be carrying along with you. It could help to release and heal beliefs that are influencing your ego as you continue to rise in power. We have soulmates as well, and a change in the wind. So this could be positive or negative depending on how you perceive it. But I feel like, hold on, let me change in the wind, because this talks about like sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. So this is a feeling, and this could have to do with soulmates. A change in the wind could be about soulmates, but it's like really about you healing yourself and getting yourself together. And it could be to receive a soulmate or a very strong soul connection. Or you could feel like the things you're called to do is causing a change in the wind when it comes to soulmates. But I really feel like it's for you to mend, because it's a time for healing for you to release. Sometimes when we like really want to manifest something, we hold on to a certain expectation or belief that really doesn't serve us and really could be a source of negativity for us, especially if it doesn't manifest and our focus is on it not manifesting the way that we want. It won't serve us. So there could be a change in the wind when it comes to soulmates. You might feel like you need to prepare for a storm, but really you need to get yourself together. Come into your power. As you come into your power and you're in your authentic vibration with yourself and your poise and confidence, it's like you're coming into a new life, and there could be a new soulmate or somebody that's more on your divine wavelength that'll give you really what it is that you need and want for your life. I can't make this shit up. New life, Treasure Island, and the Loyal Heart. So you might think you're leaving one thing, but Spirit got something better coming along. Whether that's that person or a different person, it don't matter. Don't worry about the expectations, because know that if you're in this vibration, feeling confident and poised and in your power, and you know that a new life is coming, and you're confident and have faith in the universe and what's coming into your experience, this is inevitable. Treasure Island and a loyal heart. Your new life is beautiful. But it's like you might need to heal some things and come into some balance before you get there. In order for you to get there. What tarot are we going to use? Let me get these in. Inner being messages for the collective energy at this time. I mean, because we do have that romance and connection that came out first, so I really feel like Spirit is saying, you can release the blockages in your heart and really know that you deserve love. You deserve to be loved the way you want to be loved. But like, get into the why. Like, I feel like you're not trying to be loved as if you're not powerful. You don't need to be coddled and like have somebody come and save the day. It's like I feel like you want to be empowered, you want your partner to be empowered, and y'all just be empowered together. And I feel like the romantic connection, you could be, again, karmic relationships. It could be a karmic soulmate that you've been focused on. And really it's like there could be a change in the wind with a soulmate, but romantic connection energy is like in your energy, and Spirit is like surrounding you with the energy of romantic connection and really going to bring a loyal heart and Treasure Island into your new experience with this new life. It says expect miracles, expect things could go better than they have been. It's like really about changing your mindset, releasing negativity and replacing it with positive affirmations, really sacrificing and releasing and surrendering to things that's not serving you, especially if it's been a source of negativity for you and your energy. Inner being, divine messages for the collective energy at this time. Divine messages for the collective energy. The collective needs to know. Please and thank you. Two of Cups. Blending of energies. Could be a strong soul relationship. Other energies as a collective need to know at this time. Divine messages. 9 of Wands. Of the wounded warrior, defensiveness. So somebody could really be defensive or defending like this 2 of Cups energy. I don't know, but we're going to clarify everything. I'm perceiving this as difficult, and I'm like, why is it being so difficult today? But it's not difficult. So, collective, some of y'all could be perceiving things. Knight of Wands. Or, no, Page of Wands, sorry. Some of y'all could be perceiving things as difficult. Ace of Swords, new clarity, truth. We have things flipping, but I just wasn't aware of it. So there could be things in your experience, but it could be perceived as like a difficult experience. Something is going on. Swords at the bottom. You could be perceiving something as difficult. It could be letting things go. It could be have to do with the Two of Cups. That was the first card out here. But it's like, I feel like it's not to be perceived in that way. New clarity and new ideas are going to come about it. We have Knight of Wands, so Page and Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Lovers, with Ten of Wands and Three of Swords. So there is like some love energy up in here, which kind of is not surprising because we had the romantic connection in the beginning. So a lot of stuff can have to do with romantic connection for the collective in this energy now. It could be recently or it could be coming up. But if it's not about the romantic connection, it's really about like coming into power and paying attention to your intuition and your inner divine guidance. It's a bunch of messages. It's a collective message and it's general. So it's like a bunch of messages in here for y'all collective. It's kind of like variety hour, like reading the weather or something. But Spirit, clarify this Two of Cups, please. But yeah, I was perceiving it as difficult and I kept thinking like they don't want to talk. The deck don't want to talk. But I feel like that's not what it is. How I was perceiving it is not the way that it was. And really that perception that I had about it is revealing more about the beliefs that I hold than what I thought about the thing that I was perceiving. So there could be some shifts and thoughts in myself or in the collective that need to like go on. But that's what this is Two of Cups. What is this Two of Cups about for the collective? The Magician, manifesting love. Somebody manifesting love. Or like a divine partnership. Wow, why did I say that? I don't know. A wanted partnership, a passionate partnership, Ace of Wands, and what ties these energies together, Spirit, please and thank you. The Devil, shadow energy, with Three of Wands at the bottom. So there could be some type of obsessive thoughts, dark thoughts going on, quantum or energy. I feel like energy. There could be some type of obsessive, dark thoughts when it comes to manifesting a union with someone. Which could be having it on hold. It could be taking a while. With this Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. And this could have you wounded, collective. Nine of Wands. This could have you Nine of Wands, wounded, defensive. Tell me about this Two of Cups energy, please. What we need to know about this Two of Cups energy. Something just fell. I see financial constraints, but it came out in the reverse. So somebody could be coming out of some financial troubles. I feel like I hear quantum. I'm going to check quantum. So there could have been some shadow energy on a connection that you felt like you wanted to manifest or have manifested. So, what is this? Let me be quiet and just receive. So this could be why you need to cut the cords of negativity and what's draining you, because that shadow energy could be like affecting your manifestation and like new beginnings, new passionate beginnings. Tell me about this Two of Wands energy. have creative endeavor and deception. So you could have actually manifested some deception within a connection with somebody else, because it has to do with your deserving and what you feel you deserve. And so really that whatever deception you manifested was reflecting back to you that you have issues with self-worth and self-esteem and what you deserve. Potentially take it as it resonates. But I feel like this could be a creative endeavor to really because you have all the tools to create the life that you want. You are a master manifester. But it might just be that you had some thought paradigms, some shadowy thought paradigms, some negative thought paradigms that really just wasn't serving you and what you wanted to create. But I feel like a creative endeavor, thank you, Spirit, bring it all together. A creative endeavor, magician is master creation, master manifesting. And this talks about passion, new passionate beginnings, being really passionate and fiery creation, passionate creation. You're creating, I feel like you're going to create something more passionate than what you might have previously did. But it's like you need to really release the shadows that are not serving you. But I feel like you are. You could be waiting. You could have been waiting a long time. But it has to do with you knowing what you deserve. And you could have some underlying beliefs about what you deserve. You could be, people always do me wrong. Or different types of different beliefs that manifest it into this strong soul connection. With the magician, though, it's like you're a master manifester, and I feel like you're gonna it could have been you've been creating deception, but really everything is just a reflection of you and your inside, and it could be to show you that you have some things within yourself, and it could be about your self-esteem, what you think you deserve. Let us move forward. Tell me about this 9 of Wands. You could have been very wounded from life and started to carry this belief about how you thought life is supposed to be. 4 of Cups. I saw the Sun flip as well. 8 of Wands. Yep, and the Sun. So there is still a progression and passion from the 8 to the 9 of Wands. I feel like as you release the negativity, you cut the cords, you really be empowered within yourself, poised in your energy, really get into the why. Again, because the why is getting to the root of things and really releasing things as well. So, financial constraints coming out in the reverse. You could be also manifesting some better times for your abundance collective, or just an abundant, financially abundant connection, soul connection, somebody with a loyal heart, somebody who's really gonna know what to do with your heart as you continue to release negativity. Now this 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and the Sun. I feel like 2 of Swords at the bottom, so stalemated energy. 2 of Cups under that with the 3 of Pentacles. So stalemated energy. I felt quantum. Being pulled left and right, not knowing which way to go. But so you could have been in this a while, just feeling wounded and defensive about the journey that you had to take. You could have, I feel like Spirit is offering you a cup and you might not have took it. Spirit is offering you out another way, but it's you might not have took it because you were focused on all the negative things in your life. You could have been oh man, this always happens to me. I'm always having these whack people come into my experience. Nobody wants to love me the way that I deserve to be loved. And that's a belief that you're holding about yourself, and that's how you feel about yourself. And it's I really feel like it's being released though, because we got cut the cords. If it's not in one deck, it's in another. Surrender to the divine. Divine is saying to let that go. So tell me about this Nine of Wands energy though. Because Eight of Wands means fast forward communication, could be travel, but I feel like what I was about to say was I feel like there could be some communication from someone. Because the sun is out here. The sun is illuminating your path. We have discovery popping out, intention. One more from the quantum. And the sun is the happiest card in tarot, but it talks about illumination, shedding light. Really, so you could be having light shed on all the darkest corners of your mind and your energy. Really what you're passionate about. Are you passionate about expecting miracles? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Are you passionate about expecting miracles? A bunch of stuff flipped over, but I'm not going to take them. What I am going to take is this laws that I saw flip. And so again, Four of Cups, feeling a loss, feeling like a missed opportunity, feeling disinterested. It could have beat you up, but I feel like your higher self is trying to, it could be about, wow, these are cards that came out with it. Family at the bottom. The cards that also flipped out was your higher self, true love, and intuition and manifestation. So again, like I said earlier, you could be trying to you could be feeling like you missed an opportunity with manifesting true love because you had shadows really showing you about your beliefs and what you feel like you deserve. But I feel like your higher self, you could have felt like you missed the opportunity or you lost the opportunity. But I feel like this is the opportunity to discover yourself, to have things illuminated in your experience, to really come into your power, to have true love with yourself. And as you have true love with yourself, your true love, you attract a true love into your experience. I feel like your higher self is guiding you, and intuition and manifestation as well. Again, Magician energy. I ain't gonna put them out, but it's definitely relevant energies for this. So you could have been feeling pulled left or right, not knowing which way to go, but I feel like it's gonna be illuminated for you because we also have the Ace of Swords here, not too far away. But let's go for this Page of Wands next. Tell us about this Page of Wands. This is talking about starting a new journey, passionate journey, being passionate and charismatic about what it is. This flipped out in the side. So 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords talks about an ending, but with the side, it's like it could be either way. Tell us more about this. Have Judgment. What ties these energies together? Nine of Swords. So, Nine of Swords, 10 of Swords, there's a progression in intuition, and I feel like 9 to the 10 is going to lead to the Ace as well. So you're going to find new clarity about what you need to do. That's why you need to breathe, ground, get into yourself, and pay attention to your intuition and download, because you're going to get new clarity. I feel like play by play, move by move of what you need to do. Spirit is going to guide you through all of this. We have the Chariot. Pete, you're getting guided through all of this. Be poised and confident in your abilities. Judgment. This is like a review and making a choice, making a decision. So even if you did have like 2 of Swords indecision previously in your energy, the sun is illuminating your path, and I feel like you're gonna know. So I'm looking at energy, so I'm gonna go for energy. I feel like you're gonna know. So you could have been staying up late at night about taking a new journey, taking a new path, a new passionate journey, really being passionate about I feel like you could be choosing yourself and putting an ending to other things. Some of y'all may have not put an ending to other things, but either way, it's like you had some like fears and anxiety and staying up at night about something that you had to make a decision over. I feel like Judgment, Major Arcana, is a decision that's going to be made. In the Chariot at the bottom, Major Arcana, you're going to move. It might be after some new clarity, but you're going to gain I feel like you're going to gain clarity in order to move forward out of the Nine of Swords energy. And it could be a painful ending, or some of y'all might not have ended something yet. We have Angel of Love, but the Angel of Love is in this energy, is surrounding this energy. And it could be like love for yourself. Because we got that true love in the previous clarification with your higher self, intuition, and manifestation. See strategy at the bottom. I feel like you're going to be bringing your polarities into balance and harmony, and being able to move forward confidently, knowing what you deserve, knowing that you deserve like love. Angel of Love is here. So I feel like you're going to be moving forward confidently in your power and knowing what you deserve. Tell me about this shit. Ace of Swords. So we have Nine of Pentacles, Death, and the Three of Wands, with the World at the bottom, closing out old cycles. So there's an ending. There's an ending to something. I feel like you're going to get new clarity about yourself to reap the rewards of the benefits that you've been planting. And you could have been waiting for a while with this Three of Wands, but your ships are coming in because something is going to end. There's an ending. We got Death and the World for this energy. So it's like there is an ending that's going to bring new beginnings. Quantum or energy? I feel energy. I feel like it could be both of them. If there's going to be new clarity, you might have had to wait for it or really just come into your own. Or it's going to be new clarity to help you come into your own. And because we're always getting divine guidance. Spirit is giving it to us 24/7. We gotta expect miracles, I see. Really coming into your power though. And I was about to be like, but there's no power, there's no like strength card out here, but power and intention is in the energy. It came out first. So again, really coming into your power, really coming into knowing your worth, really coming into knowing what you deserve. There is an ending. So with that 10 of Swords, even if it's in the there's too many, Spirit. Thank you for these, but let me just get one or two. With that 10 of Swords and the previous energy, almost being unable, if you were unable to start a new journey, something's going to happen. You're going to gain new clarity to where as though you're going to be able to put an end to what needs to go and close out old cycles that's not serving you. Indecision. This came out first time and this popped out again. So indecision. You're going to find clarity where you were indecisive, where you might not know which way to go or what to do. So we had that 2 of Swords earlier. I feel like you're going to find clarity again on which path you need to take. And it could be the path to yourself. It could be something that you've been really waiting on. But it's like you're going to find the intuition. I feel like as you pay attention to yourself, as you stay grounded and really meditate and know your energy, know yourself, pay attention to the intuition and downloads that you get, you're going to come into new clarity that's going to help you close out old cycles and learn lessons and really put an end to the anxiousness, staying up at night, putting an end to dark thoughts. Thank you, Spirit. And true love is out here again for this. With healing, the healing light at the bottom from Spirit. So I feel like you're gonna find clarity. See, because the devil is like dark thoughts. This is like almost devil energy for the tarot. And I feel like those dark thoughts are going to come to an end. Dark thoughts, indecision. It's gonna come to an end with the Ace of Swords. You're finding your clarity, and the Death card. Something. I feel like what's coming to an end is what's not serving you. What's coming to an end is your dark thoughts, because you're gonna gain clarity, and true love is out here as well. I feel like you're gonna gain clarity and really be in love with yourself. And you could have it could have took you a while to really choose yourself and know what you deserve, but I feel like you're going to find that, and whether it's because of a tower or not, or whatever the case may be, the new intuition is gonna come. The new ideas are gonna come. The intellect you need is gonna come for you to make a decision. And I feel like it's still gonna be an empowered decision from one of true love, truly loving yourself. And as you truly love yourself, you're gonna be able to draw in that authentic, true love connection, that true love energy, because you know what you deserve, and you're not settling for like 80%, but you know, like, I deserve someone who's gonna give me 100, and I know that I don't prefer this 80%. And so it's like you could have been indecisive about that, but it's really like Nine of Pentacles being like, because it talks about lavishness to Pentacles, but it also talks about the fruits of your labor. Single energy. But I feel like your ships are coming in. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. What is this Knight of Wands about? So we have Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, reciprocity, Nine of Cups, and Six of Swords, with the Queen of Cups at the bottom. With this Knight of Pentacles, I hear Quantum. Again, because it's like reciprocity, equal give and take. You waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like your ship is coming in, going from more turbulent waters to calmer waters, and you're taking the knowledge with you. There's something about reciprocity, equal give and take. What I feel like is there could have been somebody with Knight of Pentacles energy, some like very fast energy. This could be you or like somebody you're connected with. But I feel like Six of Pentacles, I feel like you're gonna be, you know your worth, you're gonna get back this Nine of Cups energy. This is too many, man. I guess I'll take them. So with this Knight of Wands, we have deserving consciousness, knowing what you deserve, new supportive connections, back and forth, family, and stuck energy. So I feel like you're going to be moving forward from any stuck energy you've been having, and really caring for yourself and knowing your worth. If you've been feeling stuck with this Eight of Swords at the bottom and then Ten of Cups under that, it's like if you've been feeling stuck, like we see the family cards, I feel like it could be relevant. If you've been feeling stuck, you're moving on from turbulent waters and feeling stuck and taking the knowledge you need with you. New supportive connections are coming in for you, I feel like, because you know your worth. You have a sort of refined idea, creative endeavors, like you recreate it and redefine and really know what it is that you want and deserve and need for your life. And what you want is new supportive connections, people who will give you reciprocity, equal give and take, back and forth. I don't know about that. Intention. Could have been going back and forth with it. Who knows? Because you could have been back and forth in a karmic relationship, not knowing whether to go, stay, or leave. But I feel like there's a very good potential for you to move on into more calmer waters. Alright, what's this back and forth about? Or you could have been back and forth in stuck energy. What's this back and forth about? Three of Cups, celebrating, getting together. Could be drinking, overindulging, third parties. God only knows. But I feel like it's more like so back and forth about being stuck. Back and forth about being stuck in certain types of things for your energy. But I feel like you're really going to be able to move forward from being back and forth. True, thank you. Because being back and forth could have you feeling stuck. Because you're like, oh, which way do I go? I go this way, I go that way. And like you like not really making any movement. But it's like Six of Swords, you're going forward. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. What is this about? We got Two of Wands, Ten of Wands, and okay. So the Queen of Pentacles, the stable, Earth Mother, grounded, giving, abundant. We have Two of Wands, making a decision. Ten of Wands, carrying burdens. They need to release the burdens. We have Six of Cups, Temperance, and the Page of Cups. Oh, so there is some type of need with the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. There's some type of energy about balance and really needing patience in the situation. I feel quantum. Because Queen of Wands, she's stable, she's grounded. Two of Wands talks about like making a decision. You could be making a decision to release the burdens. What is this Queen of Pentacles energy about? Optimism. And she's like, look at this. I feel like she's saying my world is abundant, this garden is abundant, and the world is vast. I'm just optimistic about the day and moving forward. Angels of the Four Directions at the bottom. So higher dimensional beings, your angels, your spirit guides could be helping you to release burdens. It could be burdens of the past, burdens that you've been carrying from childhood or from like childhood memories. But I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is also like very much in her power, in her stability, in her confidence, in her just like nurturing earth motherly energy. So there could be a need to be easy with yourself as you release these burdens of the past and as you choose yourself and have some optimism for you in your process. And there could also be some type of apology coming in or just focus on artistic things. I feel like, I don't know, I looked at this and I felt art, creativity. Might be getting more creative with things that you choose for yourself, for your life with this Two of Wands. You could be really knowing what they want for their life and being creative, but there could also be, you could apologize, or there could be some type of apology for you as you release these burdens from the past. Next, we have Three of Cups. Celebration. Could be third parties. God only knows. Tell us about this Three of Cups, please. So there's too many energies. Thank you, Spirit. I'm sorry. Let me do that over. We get just a couple messages, Spirit. Thank you for those messages, though. But tell me about this Three of Cups. What do we need to know about this Three of Cups? I have Knight of Wands. Fast-moving knight. Charismatic. I don't know why I did that like that. Tell me more about this Three of Cups. What do we need to know? We have a Tower. There could potentially have been a third party in somewhere in the connection. We'll tie these energies together. Oh man, the same cards keep wanting to come out. I see the Star. This is the second time I saw the Star. So I'm gonna pull this because this is the second time I've seen it and it's coming out to me. So there could be a celebration about strength at the bottom. So coming into strength, there is something about celebration, energy, or quantum. I feel like energy. So there's something about celebrating. I feel like you could be healing after a Tower. You could be celebrating your strength after a Tower. There could have been a crumbling of old foundation again, because we got releasing, sacrificing, surrendering things that's no longer serving us, cutting the cords. And there could be that could have been a Tower moment for you, but it's like you find the strength to do what you need to do for yourself and coming into your power, knowing your personal power within yourself. Tell me about this Three of Cups energy. Knowing your personal power within yourself and being able to also heal and really caring connections. So Three of Cups can also mean celebration, coming together, or reconciliation. There are caring connections within this Three of Cups energy, though. Do we need to get another one? So there's some healing. It could be some hope, some wish fulfillment type of energy. Wish upon a star, where you are. There's some caring connections that you could have hoped for, and there's a celebration of coming together after a Tower. Could be some night coming in quick. I've got envy and happy family with storm warning at the bottom. There's a caring connection. Envy and happy family also came out as well. So I don't know. There could be a night. You might have to come into your personal power. There could be a night. Somebody very passionate, or just a night of passion. It could be a one-night stand. Who knows? But there is healing and celebration, and I feel like it could be a collaboration because there's happy family and caring connections. So this could be about you creating a family, or I want to know about this Tower. I want to know about the Knight. Tell me about the Knight of Wands first. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. What is this about? Need a little more context. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups. Somebody coming in passionate, but very caring. Wow. Six of Cups, the High Priestess, Two of Pentacles in the World flipping over for this Knight of Wands. So somebody, it could be somebody from your past. It could be a past soul connection. But somebody intuitive who might have been juggling too much, but it's like decided to close out old cycles to come in hot. And there's happy family and caring connections. And they could have been envious and had their own shit to deal with. Tell me about this tower. What's this tower about? Tower, we got Three of Cups again, Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Eight of Wands, with Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. So what we just said for that Queen of Pentacles had the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. Somebody coming in with an apology and need to have patience. I feel like this whole shit coming together. It needs to have patience. Somebody coming in with an apology. There was a tower. The tower that hit was somebody could have been in the third and coming in slow, or just wanting to make an offer. Wanted to make an offer. This Knight of Wands is like, it could be that same past soul energy, or not, or just somebody else from your past, but they care deeply. Queen of Cups. Could have been juggling too much. The Tower is about, because the Knight could have been juggling too much, had a need to close out old cycles and really get in touch with their intuition. Queen of Cups is intuitive as well, so really get intuitive and know what type of move they needed to do. Two of Pentacles, juggling too much, and or carrying too many burdens. This Knight of Pentacles is like wanting to present a pentacle. The Tower is wanting to present a pentacle, but the Hermit was like, they had to really get in touch with themselves, go within, and so they can move forward. And then the Star is like healing, but there's happy family and caring connections in this energy, as well as envy. So they could have been envious. That could be why they coming in hot, because they got jealous, or jealous of like you living your life, healing, closing out old cycles. You might have coming in your strength. And then we got the Lovers here next. Tell me about this Lovers energy. Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles. So we got the Knight of Cups at the bottom. For this, Lovers have Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So the Lovers can talk about a divine soul connection, relationship, or it could be Phil Quantum. It could be needing to make a decision. Somebody could have needed to make a decision because they were juggling too much, or had too much chaos and conflict. And that could be within themselves, with themselves, or with another party. But either way, Wheel of Fortune, divine timing, things moving in your favor. So there might have been some things that might have happened, but it wasn't to you, it was for you. So it could be that you can really make a decision on what you needed to do for yourself, because there was juggling too much. You need to release some things. Letting go. I can't make this shit up. You were juggling too much and you need to release some things. Letting go that was causing chaos and conflict within your life. And so you made a decision to release, to let go. Knight of Cups, there could really be some emotional communication that's coming in from a lover, or like a strong soul connection. Planning and action. With Archangels of the Four Directions at the bottom. This is like some divine, because if the angels are helping you, angels know what you want and are helping you. And we got romance and connection as well. So this could be like a divine romantic connection that you are in, that you are calling to you, that you are manifesting, that is materializing, bringing itself together for your physical experience. But there was some shadows and some burdens and some things that needed to be released, but I feel like communication could be coming in, but don't bank on the communication, because you have to balance yourself and get in harmony with yourself and your energy before any communication is going to come in. It's like you got to know your words to call in the highest vibrational match for yourself, whether it's this person or somebody else. Again, releasing the burdens, letting go. This Two of Pentacles talks about letting go, chaos and conflict. It's time to let go with this Wheel of Fortune. If it resonates with you. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. We have the Fool, the Empress, and the Knight of Swords, with the Lovers at the bottom. Again, the Empress, she don't chase, she attracts. She's all the queens wrapped up into one. She knows her powers, and she could have been carrying too many burdens. And like, you see this person carrying all these wands and these burdens. What does the Fool have? What does this Fool have? The Fool's not carrying all those wands and those burdens, ready for a new journey, about to take a leap of faith. The Fool packed light. The Fool got one wand and like a sack, or like one wand and like a little bag to carry his stuff, and just flowers and like. So I feel like if you are resonating with the Empress, divine feminine energy, here quantum again. It was like you were juggling too much, holding on to too many things, and that could have started to cause a strain on your energy, and that strain sort of became like a shadow, which we had that Devil, and so your manifestations were like, I don't know, could have been manifesting some unwanted things, but it's all again to show you what beliefs and burdens and stuff you were carrying in your energy. The Knight of Swords is like decisive, witty, wise, knowing which way to move, taking action, like fast paced. The Empress is like, I feel like you're in your power, especially when it comes to this lover situation. So I feel like you're in your power, releasing the burdens of what's not serving you, taking steps, travel, coming out for this Ten of Wands energy. So the Fool, I feel like you're going to be able to take a new journey, to take steps, intention, and events, travel. The Fool, taking a new journey, could be like sort of traveling, but it's like with great gratitude at the bottom. I feel like it's you like really knowing your worth, knowing what you deserve, and moving from the place of knowing what you deserve and knowing your worth. With the Lovers, I feel like it talks about this lover that we just clarified as well. So it's like what I said earlier, letting go because you know your worth, knowing that you don't have to chase anything, and like releasing the burdens of trying to make things work. And Three of Swords, clarifying this last Three of Swords. So there could have been some heartbreak, some sadness, but it also talks about learning a lesson, mending. Seven of Pentacles. What other energies? Oh, shit. So I don't think I'm supposed to use this one anymore. There might be some other things needed to clarify. This Three of Swords. Like just slapping the cards out my hand like shit. Seven of Pentacles with Three Swords. So tending to the garden, like I feel like there's new growth from heartbreak and sadness. But how you tend to that garden, how you tend to those wounds will depend on if that growth bears its fruit or not. What other energies about this Three of Swords? We have the Hierophant and the Page of Wands. with 5 of Swords at the bottom. I could have did that with the other deck. I think it could be energy. Inner being. Messages for this 3 of Swords. So the Hierophant talks about, so there could have been prior commitments that ended in heartbreak, but I feel like it could be the start to a new journey or higher knowledge. Wow. Broken heart coming out, clarifying the 3 of Swords. So there could have been some heartbreak when it came to like a commitment or a marriage for some of the collective, because a Hierophant can mean like commitment, marriage, higher learning, but I feel like it could be a really like, I don't want to say it's a divine connection that needs to be out. It'll be out again. Any other messages for this 3 of Swords that the collective needs to know? Hierophant. But there's something about tending to the garden during this period. Again, we got this a time for healing. So because of this heartbreak, because of this like broken heart with this, it could be marriage or connection. I feel like there's a new journey going to be started. Is this where we go to Quantum? There's going to be a new journey starting within your energy, like almost like a renewal, a new life. And that could be the karmic relationship, the great severing that needed to happen for you to keep moving forward. Got friends and colleagues. With this 3 of Swords energy, Ascended Masters, your higher self. So I feel like it's like you getting help through all of this heartbreak. I feel like you could be getting sent help, or you could be sent on, because we had travel come out earlier. You could be going on a new journey to more soul fam, friends and colleagues, ascended masters. You could be on a journey because you are on an ascended master journey. Starting, like, you might have had to go through this and get this higher knowledge of like no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love is self. You could be going on a journey for higher learning. It could be an ascended master journey, like really mastering yourself, mastering your energy. High Priestess, what messages do you have for the collective energy? Divine messages for the collective energy, please and thank you. Sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation, prayer. I feel like this is having gratitude and appreciation for the experience, for what happened, because it all helped you to really know yourself that much more. When we know what we don't want, we know what we do want. When we go through shit that is just like terrible, and it's like we know that we don't want to go through that shit anymore, and so we stop allowing experiences in our lives to keep playing out that old energy, and so we're able to cut the cords when we can really be aware and observe and pay attention. Divine messages for the collective energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Power over difficulty. Reclaiming your power. This is like, so the karmic relationships, the anger and conflict, the great severing is all to help us have power over difficulty and reclaim our power in our experience. Like we said earlier. Divine masculine, electric, active power. And so this could have helped. This could have been for you to help you call in your divine masculine. For those that resonate with it, it could have been, wow, divine feminine, magnetic receptive power, divine masculine, electric active power, divine feminine, magnetic receptive power. I can't make this shit up. Reclaiming your power over your divine masculine and divine feminine aspects. Again, we had balance come out earlier. You coming into balance with yourself, with your energy. Expect miracles, like as you come into balance within yourself, as you balance your inner aspects within yourself and really be in your power, whether you resonate with divine masculine or divine feminine, you're attracting that other opposite energy into your physical experience and your like energetic emotional experience as well. We got deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. So I feel like there is like going to be an appreciation for all of this stuff that you went through. It's not in vain. Like, it's going to be worth it because you're going to come into your power and know your worth as a divine reflection of God. And there could be some deep emotions coming to the surface, but we got portal, infinite mind, awakening, consciousness. There are going to be things that you are going to become more aware of, that you are going to be able to, I feel like, release and have tenderness, true love, and compassion for. You're going to be able to have reverent appreciation for everything. And then we got circle of eternal joy, timelessness, dance of life. Like, man, I want to get a whisper of love as well. Like, your higher self, the divine, is all over this. And this is where you have to trust. If you don't trust, that's showing you that you have a belief system that is active within you that's not allowing you to be in your power. All of this is to help you find power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. Even the shadows is there to like help you. Like, oh man, this is beautiful energy. So you might be going through some stuff, but it's all to help you. It's all for you. Because you rising in the power, you're coming more and more into your personal power. Whispers of love for the collective. We have speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. So speak love into your situation. Speak love into your life, into others' lives. Sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation, and prayer for your life and your experiences, what you go through. We have, what did I say? Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. And if you are on the wave, look for the good in everything. You know? Sacred gratitude. Let's get some surrender cards. We'll leave those at that. And let's just get some surrender cards for the collective energy at this time. With this divine messages for the collective to surrender. What's the collective need to know? Oh, no, you didn't. It was going in on that. I'm sorry, y'all.
Traditional pharmacies are, well, traditional, and holistic shops can feel overwhelming. It's time for a perfect fusion.
Divine messages for the collective.
Traditional and alternative remedies, the new Rite Aid helps you not just get healthy, but get thriving.
Surrender to passion. Get out of your head. Feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And when you're living your passions, you're living in your authenticity. You're living your truth. Now surrender. Thank you, Spirit. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Man, if that don't resonate with everything that came out in this reading already, karmic relationship, the great seven, like, come on now. Come on. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Sorry. Ooh, excuse me. We got surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart. Have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it as it is will bring you peace. Bruh. And then surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Because surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. I wish I would have left it at surrender and healthy relationships. That's what I got for the collective. If it resonates, give us a like or a comment. Let us know what you think. Share if this resonates. Subscribe if you fill in the messages and hit the little notification bell so you get notified every time we upload a video. This is some bomb energy. This is really good, collective. You're coming into your power. Like, bro. Infinite love and blessings. Take care.